Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here today to discuss effective communication in clinical research with you. This presentation was constructed on the ideas and the insights of Patrick Henry Winston, as well as the critical contributions of Professor Philip Fragoni. This ensures a comprehensive and fascinating discussion. We've also included important insights from well-known experts, such as SkillsUnit.com, Schmaltz, and Enstrom. Today, we'll take a look at the clinical research communication revolution. We will begin by picturing our ideal future, then develop a strategy to make the vision a reality. Along the way, I'll find critical communication tactics including fascinating research on how props can excite an audience's mirror neurons. We can use this experience to make complex things more approachable and interesting. Our ultimate goal is to increase the accessibility and influence of clinical research. By the end of this session, I hope to have presented a new perspective on clinical research communication. Let's start by imagining the future we want to build. Consider a future in which clinical research is not just rigorous, but also widely understood. Consider a situation in which every stakeholder, from patients to lawmakers, understands the implications of your work. This is more than a wish. It is a must for the growth of healthcare and medicine. That is the vision we are working towards now. It's a vision in which our research goes beyond the pages of journals and into everyday healthcare decisions. So how can we bring this vision to life? Let's go exploring. To make our vision a reality, we must first take some critical measures. These involve distilling tough ideas into digestible insights, actively engaging our audience, and properly expressing our message utilizing the appropriate presentation tools. Our vision's roadmap comprises strategic and practical milestones. The VSNC paradigm of Patrick Henry Winston stresses vision, steps, use, and contributions. We must first simplify complex ideas. Clinical research deals with difficult concepts. To make our research more accessible, we simplify these. Second, participation is important. Experts propose cycling through the topic and asking questions to keep the audience engaged. This corresponds to Winston's style, which states that a presentation should be a dialogue. Third, we must optimize our presentation tools. Instead of PowerPoint templates, experts advise focusing on what enhances comprehension. Presenting with a chalkboard or major artifacts may excite the mirror neurons of the audience. We make our concept a reality by following the VSNC structure and Winston's star. Take note that this Winston's star contains all of the elements of Winston's star. Winston's guiding light is the slogan. A star is the symbol. The surprising thing is that you can make your work much more memorable with little effort. The key idea is that you just need to add the elements in the star. The stories, how to speak, and the tale of tone tendons inject humanity into the encounter. Slideshows should follow the following guidelines. Keep the number of slides to a maximum of 10. Keep the presentation to no more than 20 minutes. Make use of a font size of at least 30 points. Gear Sans is a trustworthy pick for the greatest font selection. Bullet lists should never be used. Pre-designed PowerPoint templates and color palettes should be avoided. It is best to use a white background with black text or a black background with white letters. White text on a dark backdrop may bleed. Initially, PowerPoint features such as spinning text were new. Now, they are simply disturbing. To avoid low-quality concerns, instructors should use photographs with a minimum resolution of 1600 by 1200 pixels. They should also remove unnecessary text, expand photos, and divide slides into two. Use of laser or traditional pointers should be avoided. Consider using an embedded arrow instead for more clear and professional emphasis. So, what is the most recent development in the field of successful clinical research communication? According to a recent study, using props and blackboards can be a successful method for increasing audience participation. These tools have the potential to improve comprehension and concentrate on complex therapeutic issues. You should not use a pointer. Winston believes that breaking one reinforces the concept. More chalk, fewer slides. The audience can absorb information as quickly as a chalkboard or whiteboard. Students notice and consider it. Both may be advantageous for reasons other than speed. Mirror neurons, which fire when we do something and when we watch someone else do it, could be another solution. Mirror neuron system (MNS) research is no longer restricted to academia. It is having an impact on how we produce and deliver online education. By understanding how the MNS works, we can develop learning experiences that resonate, engage, and stick. Rival and Google's Classroom aren't only about convenience. They are transforming the way people collaborate. Even in a virtual environment, these technologies enable real-time communication, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. We are moving beyond traditional presentations using technologies like Google Jamboard and Professor Philip Fragoni's screen annotation methodologies. These interactive technologies engage learners visually and intellectually, making complex subjects more understandable. The PPCR program at Harvard T.H. Chan School is a shining example of successful adaptation. By combining traditional teaching methods with current online resources, it creates educational effects that are both impactful and far-reaching. As we continue to innovate, the field of clinical research communication expands. We are reinventing the entire paradigm of learning and communication in the digital age, not just integrating new tools. I believe the presentation concludes with the key contribution slide. It summarizes the vision, steps, and used to deliver a clear, practical takeaway. It's meant to make an impression without a thank you or a questioning slide. Let's get to the heart of today's presentation. our contributions to clinical research communication. Our primary focus is neuroscience. The mirror neuron system has contributed to our understanding of how people learn. These findings have helped us create more interesting and successful online learning experiences. The collaborative evolution is our next major contribution. Rival and Google's Suite are popular digital tools, but we've gone a step further. These platforms have matured into vibrant research communities that encourage real-time cooperation and eliminate barriers to research communication. We also use a synergistic approach. The Harvard T.H. Chan School's PPCR program demonstrates this. Traditional teaching approaches have been seamlessly integrated with new online tools. As a result, there is now a gold standard to strive towards in clinical research education. And we are not just speculating. Our innovations are influencing the future. Our novel, effective, and timely approaches are helping to establish the groundwork for a bright future in clinical research communication. Not to mention that our work has a global resonance. Allow me to demonstrate this with a personal reflection. Our efforts are having an impact from my vantage point in Seoul, Republic of Korea, to the venerable halls of Harvard in Boston. It's an astonishing reminder of excellent communications, universal and transformative power. We are amplifying our presentations and changing clinical research by implementing this cutting-edge paradigm. Experience a one-of-a-kind journey toward a future in which our groundbreaking research transcends academic journals and merges smoothly into daily healthcare decisions. Consider all of your options before leaving today. Consider how you might seamlessly incorporate these creative tactics into your dream-making activities. We should continue to push clinical research communication by working together. Okay, here's my slogan. Pushing boundaries together. Unleashing clinical research communications potential.